Hello again everybody, Genghis here, and I have another Clan Wars video for you today. It's once again on Mines, and it's attack this time. We were trying to get one SCP, which is a rather good clan, or I would say very good clan even, more or less our level, out of Albania, if you care about the global map. But anyway, we have to beat them, we have to attack them, and they only have to defend. We're going to do the same tactic we did already a couple of times, which is push over the 1 line, while keeping this time 2 I7s in defense, as well as a lot of 50Bs, which are going to be in this area at the beginning and then go to the island to basically give fire support. The Batchat's role is mainly to spot, while the medium's role is to, well, rush the 1 line to get to the JKH1 area and see what we can do from there. They have 1 Batchat crossing and 2 Russian mediums. Our 50Bs are still reloading. They managed to get 2 nice shots into the Batchats and then a couple shots into the Russian mediums, but honestly less than I would have hoped. And oh shit, like look at that. Basically, well, let's say it wasn't the first time we did this tactic, and we kind of got wrecked hard here. I had to use my repair kit on my tracks, and now I'm ammo racked and I have 17 HP remaining. I was leading this battle in case you were wondering. So yeah, kind of a bad situation. We didn't lose any tank actually, but we have a lot of tanks which are, well, a lot of our mediums are very low life, while we haven't done any damage yet, like any noteworthy damage to the enemy team. So yeah, our mediums here are going into positions to snipe, but they're still eating damage. I think that 140 just got hit by RT. I'm trying to add my gun to the game, but I just get penetrated into it by a T-57 heavy. And then they were playing with 2 RTs apparently, if I'm not completely wrong, and one of our other mediums also got killed by RT there. Well, also got killed this time by RT, compared to me where it wasn't already. So yeah, doesn't really look too good, does it? Enemies have a strong presence in that area. We've got a couple mediums here. We are now that we are in the position we wanted to get to, slowly able to get some damage going on them, which is nice. But so far from what we hope, especially as the enemies still have 2 Russian mediums in this area, 2 140s here sticking to the rocks, which are basically already safe from the 50Bs behind them. And also, well, safe from the Russian mediums we have there, except if we would expose ourselves to the enemy T-57 heavies. Our 2 lonely I-7s here are trying to go up on the hill, or are going up on the hill a bit to get some pressure up, because the enemies were focusing on our mediums. However, that Batchat gets up, and that kind of forces our I-7s back, because otherwise they will keep getting shot in the side, etc. And also keep getting spotted and shot by RT. So yeah, kind of another bad move. No, another unlucky move, or yeah, detrimental situation for us. Our I7s are such forced to fall back. Our 263 also moved up on my order. Basically, my plan was to move up with the I7s and the 263 up onto the hill and try and get some pressure. But with the Batchat going up and the 263 not having a turret, I stopped that idea. I sent my Batchat forward to proc spot the enemy heavies and try and get some shots on the enemy mediums, or maybe to lure them out. We've also lost 1 more Russian medium in the process, and all we have, like, our remaining 140s are now completely, well, stuck in one corner basically. So yeah, their mediums, their 140s are not peeking out at the Batchat, which also makes it hard for the Batchat to shoot at them. And this 50B, Kitty Perry, just got 1 shot basically by RT for 1600 HP, which, wow, and now we're down 4 tanks, oh well, we're down 3 tanks compared to the enemy team. And yeah, they have map control because they have both the hill presence on the 1 line and a lot of heavies below the hill, while we only have the island and are defending the hill and have some presence on the one line, but we're not able to do anything with it. So I decided that I just want to push the hill with all the I7s, well, the two I7s, all the 50Bs and the 263. Now we get a really lucky situation here. The enemy Batchat loses a lot of HP. He poked over too far. And also AJ down there in his Batchat manages to stake out one of the 140s. AJ was also sent back. He was also meant to go on the hill, I think, or just to get back on the island. But basically, as I was taking away his fire support, which were the 50Bs, I had to get him out of that tricky situation. In the process of which he lost quite a lot of HP, actually. So yeah, somehow Lubjavnik, I'm not really good with names, was a bit slow in hearing the order, but is now going to join the rest of the group. And yeah, AJ in his Batchat goes back to his original position in the bush on the edge of the island to just keep an eye on the situation. Now we start pushing, the 263 going in first. And yeah, one more 50B actually here, got one shot by RT basically. So we've now lost two of our original 450Bs, which kind of also lets us down a lot on the power we have here on the hill. The enemy Batchat decides to drop down. We take out the D57 there, who was a one-shot. Anyway, I ordered the 50Bs to go up on the hill, while the I7s are just meant to go here and, you know, fight it out using the turrets. However, the 50Bs actually lose a lot of health in the process, both basically losing half, while they were more or less full. But we do manage to take out the E5, because now that the enemy heavies are focused on our heavies, our 140s from the island, or from the 1-9, are able to get in some damage, which is really nice. Which is basically the original plan. Now we really want to get out that one enemy 140 so our mediums are not perma spotted and he can't keep shooting the hill anymore. But he's doing a really good job in hiding behind that rock. So it's kind of hard. But okay, we managed to take him out in the end. Now the score is 5-5. We've managed to even it up beautifully by taking out those two rush mediums and those heavies there. And we have now regained map control, as we have complete control of the 1-9 and of the hill. So yeah, that's rather nice. I sent my 263 around to the corner of the hill so we don't get flanked, because we have no one in A4 or anything, and it would be really bad if suddenly we have a lot of tanks in our back. And our mediums from the island start getting some nice shots here into the I7s and so on. The Batchat also joined the other mediums here, and they start sending them forward because all the enemy heavies have fallen back. Send in AJ first, just to try and get some spots off. I want to spot the 50Bs, maybe for RT or for our tanks on the hill, to be able to shoot them. A 150B the one shot. However, another one still has a lot of HP, and two of our mediums are one shot, and the two other ones have rather low life too, being at 730 and 890 basically. So yeah, still very close. Also, these 50Bs are doing a good job of staying RT safe. Notice how now that we have map control, our RT is moving up on the island, being now already in a D1, E1 area. Now that 150B ends up getting taken out by our 50Bs on the hill, which is really nice. And we now also spot they have a FE103 in base, which is a very interesting decision for sure. Now the 50B is really starting to annoy me. Like, really? And as Unforgiven as Amarect, and both a one-shot, I just decided to send him in first to eat a shot from the 50B, then let the bat chat and the 140 go in. Now, kind of bad play here, as our mediums blocked each other, and also our bat chat ended up shooting our 140. So we actually lost 140 more than I really wanted to. Basically, I wanted to just sacrifice Unforgiven in his Amarect 140, but the other one dying was kind of unfortunate, to be honest. Now Dutchman is doing a good job here of just staying behind the enemies, staying spotted, and keeping the pressure up on them, because as soon as they turn around they know they will get shot in the ass. And now we're slowly starting to completely encircle the enemies, putting them in a really bad position here with their heavies because they don't have a lot of support, and they get completely surrounded. Now one of our I7 is kind of yodeling in, Dark One. I didn't really order him to do that, so it was kind of miscommunication, I guess you would call that, because he gets shot in the side by the 183 right now for basically all his health. Yeah. However, thanks to him, we did manage to get rid of 2 heavies. Now there's just a T57 left, and we're starting to really clean up everything. Taking out one of the enemy artillery also. Actually, wasn't an RT. Sorry, I take that back. The enemy only had 1 RT, the other tank being 183. But yeah, I send a Dutchman here to go at the T57. He gets a sad bounce there on the turret, but our 50B takes him out. The enemy 183 misses, and now it's just, full attack and clean up. So basically I really like this battle, like to show it to you, because we managed to go from a really bad start where the enemy scouted us really well, to manage to gain the upper hand again by completely relocating most of our tanks. Good job there to Loverbot for crashing when dropping down a hill. But yeah, well, I'm not gonna spoil much right now, to winning. Also, really good job to Manya, our RT. Doesn't look like it, he only has 1 kill, but if I'm not wrong, in this battle he did 7,800 damage. I could be wrong, and that might have been another one, but yeah, it's always really nice to have an RT you can rely on to do what you needed to do. Also, that RT shot in the end, taking out Facepalm in his 140, was kind of unlucky, I guess. Also, the I7 bounces on the RT, and Dutchman is able to take him out through the building. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I sure as hell enjoyed the fight. I really want to say GG to the enemies, 1 SPP. It was very close, and we had a lot of low life tanks in the end and so on. But yeah, I mean, I noted that they were trying to counter our attack after we did it for a couple of days in a row, which we kind of deserved, and we nearly lost due to it. But in the end, we managed to pull it off, so I'm happy. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave me a like, leave me a follow, and also maybe share this video with your friends, and leave me a follow on my Twitch channel, link in the channel description as always. Bye bye, thanks for watching, Genghis here.